So, hello students, a very good evening to all of you. Today we are having a very simple question of class 12th genetics portion, principle of inheritance. The chapter is principle of inheritance. The question says in fruit flies Drosophila, one eye color gene is X-linked with a recessive white allele and a dominant red allele. If white-eyed females are bred to red-eyed male flies, describe the expected offspring, assuming parental flies are true breeding. Okay. And the second portion of the same question says, what results do you expect if you do the reciprocal cross, reverse the phenotypes of the parent flies? Okay. So firstly, we are going to do the first question. Okay. For this, I will use a simple color black. So the first question, what information do we have? From the first question, what information we can figure out? That we are talking about X-linked character. X-linked character, which we also called as sex-linked character. Okay. So basically, usually we have two types of X-linked character. One is dominant and other is recessive. So as per the question, we are having dominant character as red-eyed and the recessive character are is white-eyed. Okay. So what do we understand by word dominant and word recessive? Firstly, we have to understand this. Dominant means which can express character, character which can express in heterozygous condition also. Heterozygous condition also. And recessive character are those which can be expressed only in homozygous condition. Homozygous condition. Okay. So as per the question, what information do we have of parents? If we talk about parents, we are having a white-eyed female. White-eyed female, white-eyed is a recessive character. It means female will be in a homozygous condition. XW, XW. This will be condition of female and red-eyed male. The We are talking about sex-linked character. Then so the R allele will be the character present on the X chromosome of the male. Okay. So now it is asking कि अगर हम इसका क्रॉस कराएं, if we do the cross, what genotypes will we get? Okay. So I am drawing it here. XW, XW, XR of male and Y. Okay. So I am using pink color or purple color for girls. Okay. For girls, one X chromosome will be contributed by the mother. We are going to write is like this. And other chromosome, X chromosome will be contributed by the father. We are going to write it like this. Okay. One X chromosome will be contributed by the mother and the other X chromosome will be contributed by the father. Okay. Now for male child, I am going to use color light green. For male, the X chromosome will be contributed by the mother and the Y chromosome will be contributed by the father. So in the case of male, we are going to have condition like this. One X chromosome will be contributed by the mother and Y chromosome will be contributed by the father. Okay. So basically, what do we have over here? For the results, we can see what results we are going to figure out. For females, what genotype we are getting? XWR, XW, XR. So basically, on both of the females, we are having a dominant character. On both of the female, we are having a dominant allele. So basically, the females will be all the females, I would say, all the females will be red-eyed. Okay, all the females will be red-eyed. Now, the result for the males, I would expect like I will use a different color over here. For males, we are going to have the genotype as XWY and the other male is also XWY, which represents both the males are there are and they are carrying a recessive allele on their X chromosome, which ultimately means all males will be white eyed. Okay, so basically 100% female red eyed, red eyed. 100% male will be white eyed. This was the first part of the given question. This was the first part of the given question. Now, what does this second part says? What results do you expect if you do a reciprocal cross, reverse the phenotypes of the parent? Okay. So the question is asking that we have to reverse the phenotype of the parents. Okay. So we are going to solve it on the same page. Just okay. Now the question is asking if we reverse the phenotype. If we are going to reverse the phenotype means the mother would be having red eyes and the father would be having white eye. Okay. So now this condition is for the mother and this condition is for the father. ठीक है. So आगे बढ़ते हैं क्या बोल रहा है इसका क्रॉस करवाते हैं. So let's perform the cross for this. The cross for this will be X. Sorry, I'm using a different color over here. For mother, I'm writing is like this. For father, I'm writing it like this. The cross over here will be like for daughters. For daughter, the cross will be one X chromosome will be contributed by the mother and one X chromosome will be contributed by the father. So one X chromosome contributed by the mother is carrying red-eyed allele and other X chromosome contributed by the father is carrying white eye allele. Same with this also. One X chromosome contributed by the mother, other X chromosome contributed by the father. For male, I'm using a different color, maybe blue color. Okay. For male, one X chromosome contributed by the mother and Y chromosome contributed by the father. One X chromosome contributed by the mother, Y chromosome contributed by the father. Okay. So basically, what results we are getting over here? We are getting different results over here. What are those results? Let me write. Results. We are getting for female child or female progeny, we are getting the genotype ratio as XRXW, XRW, which ultimately means all the females will be white-eyed. Sorry, all the females will be red-eyed. Okay. And for the males, the genotype ratio is this. So in this condition, when we reciprocated the phenotypes, all the males, all the males are red-eyed, which is different from the first result of the question. Okay. So we are completed with the first question. 100% red-eyed female. We got the result. And 100% red-eyed male as per the second part of the question. Okay. So now we are moving towards second question. What does it say? Let me raise it first. Let me raise it first. What does this second question says? What ratio of offsprings would result from a cross between white-eyed male and a female which that is heterozygous red? We are having a very important word, heterozygous red. Heterozygous red means the parent. If we draw the genotype of the parent, we are having white-eyed male. White-eyed male simply means the X chromosome will be carrying the allele for white-eyed of male, and but in the condition for female is heterozygous red, which means one X is carrying the red allele, the other X is carrying the white allele. Okay. Sorry. Sorry. So if we do a cross between them, this is for the male and this is for the female. If we do a cross between them, what we are going to have? Simply, I would say XW Y of male, XR XW of female. So what results we are going to have? For females, I am going to use the color dark blue. For female, we are having one X chromosome will be contributed by the mother, other X chromosome will be contributed by the father. XR XW. One X chromosome will be contributed by the mother X and the other X chromosome will be contributed by the father. XW XW. For the male child, the X chromosome will be contributed by the mother. One X chromosome will be contributed by the mother. I'm using purple color over here. X R by the mother, X and Y by the father. Okay. X W by the mother and Y by the father. So over here we are having a very clear cut and a different result. What results do we have over here? Let me draw the results. For female, we are having the genotype as XR, XW, 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 which means this female is heterozygous red, but heterozygous red, and this female is white-eyed. So basically, we can conclude that 50% female will be red-eyed, and other 50% will be white-eyed. And for males, what we are going to conclude, for males, I am going to use a different color for results. For males, what we are going to conclude is one of the male is having this genotype. So XRY, and one of the male is having this genotype XWY. So basically, what we have, one male will be red-eyed, other male will be white-eyed. Same result, 50% male will be red-eyed, and other 50% will be white-eyed. So we are done with both of the questions, the first question and the second question. Thank you.